this may be in your notes, Logan, or maybe not, but I have a question to pose to both of you. So I'm very intrigued about like the way Connie changes
Oh yeah,
from the beginning to the end. So like
it's a
she's
masterpiece.
like, she's like this. She's got her hair up in a tight braid. She's
No
got her
makeup.
no makeup, like very what you think of like if you think, okay, this girl is like going to, I don't know, hike in the woods and be this very like, oh yeah, I'm going to do this. And then by the end, she's like got the makeup on, she's wearing like the booty shorts, we've got her shirt like tied up, like all different kinds of things, and you're just like when did that switch happen? Like what are your thoughts on the development of that and the switch?
Yeah, that's what makes it. Yeah, it's like that's like half my notes. And I tried to. It's like the director was on the Movie Crit podcast, and I was able to get a question in. I was able to send it, and I was one of the first ones I asked. And I kind of asked something about the final girl and kind of like how like they did it differently. And then like his answer, he kind of seemed like he didn't kind of care about the answer, well, like about the question. So I was kind of like upset about that. It's just like, man, you're sitting on this incredibly like rich character that no one really talks about when they talk about final girls. I think about female characters today. Like they try to be like girl bosses, and a lot of them are kind of especially in Hollywood now. They try to get rid of like all of like kind of, I can never pronounce this word, the femininity of it all, and try to take away kind of like what makes a woman, and kind of make them almost like manly in a way. And it's like, all right, they're tough, so we kind of got to make them look like a dude a little bit. And in this, she kind of starts off not as like quite as a dude, but like, yeah, she's not wearing any sexy clothes, just kind of like baggy clothing, no makeup. And then she keeps getting stronger throughout the movie. She keeps becoming more, feminine. And I feel like, like if this movie came out today, like especially the longer cut, and you just, put on, it's like, oh, this like released from A24. Then like this movie would be like the number one horror movie of the year. All the horror fans would be like, "Oh my god, this movie's so amazing. She should be nominated. Whatever, this film should be nominated." But yeah, it's like I'm just so fascinated by just her transition.
I've never seen anything quite like it.
Yeah,
in anything ever. So
because like part of it you could kind of see she's trying to look like Megan, because in the longer cut, Megan kind of, this one, the theatrical, she kind of kisses him in the camper, and then Connie looks at him like, something's going on here, maybe. And then the longer cut, after the swimming scene, they cut to the campfire scene, and there's like a 5-minute sequence before the dancing stuff of Megan, like, oh my god, like no one's believing me, like somebody was touching me. And then, Jonathan kind of tells her to shut up because she's drinking too much. And then she kind of starts flirting with Warren. She starts flirting with the other guy. She kisses Warren on the cheek, and Warren kind of looks at Connie. And it's just like, well, does Connie kind of want to be like Megan, trying to impress Warren? Just, oh, does he want me to be like more like a woman or whatever? Or because like he almost seems like the type of guy that wants a woman like Megan, like this kind of like free spirit, kind of like a loose lady, whatever. But he doesn't want his lady to be like that. It's like, I want you to, no makeup, don't wear the booty shorts, no, nothing like that. So maybe she's becoming more feminine, doing like the booty stuff, doing the makeup, just because maybe to piss him off, or maybe she's outgrowing him and she doesn't need Warren anymore. I don't really know. I thought about this for years. I don't know.
Yeah, because I'm gonna think about it from now on. So
because it's truly one of a kind, because like to me, like she almost feels like kind of like a Sophie Thatcher, like that's the vibe she was giving me, from Heretic and Companion. Oh, and I love her, massive crush on her. But like they had like very similar acting styles, and just the eyes, like they don't have to say anything, they just convey so much just by looking at them. Her performance is just so special. I just can't believe that no one really talks about it, and I haven't really seen any interviews of her talking about it. And it's like, damn, honey, it's like you made something truly special. It's like it's just so different, and probably the reason why people don't really talk about it is because they don't they can't fully comprehend it.
Right.
They can't fully explain it. Because I feel like like writing like a college essay about it or something, like just doing a deep dive about it, and just like her relationship with Warren and her relationship, with like climbing and like outdoor living. Because then, like, by the end, it's like he keeps telling her, "Hey, put on boots, put on long pants," but she's barefoot, and she's like, "I don't care, I'm just gonna."
And maybe it is. Maybe it's like her becoming like free of him. So like, oh, well, you need to put on long pants and you need to put on boots and you need to do this. And she's kind of like, I'm going to do whatever I want to do.
Yeah.
I mean, if I want to go out here in my booty shorts and bare feet, I'm going to. So like, it's just, maybe that is, I don't know. I'm going to have to think about it. What do you think, Jesse?
We will be having a special sale after the end of the podcast for denim shorts. Thank you for joining. So
thank God for the man who made those, or women who made those.
Those Daisy Dukes, okay.
Oh,
No, so yeah, I think you all are deeper thinkers than I am, because I don't know that I really picked up on. I mean, like, as we're talking about it now, you're like, okay, yeah, I know what we're talking about. I see that, but I don't know that it really made that much of an impression on me, like, as the movie was going along, with the exception of during the dancing scene, like when the radio's playing, because there's like the split second where Megan's up dancing, the brothers dancing, they're all starting to dance, and it cuts to Connie, and she's sitting there, and you're like, she's getting ready to be like, oh, turn the music off, this is stupid. And she gets up and starts dancing.
Yeah.
And you're like, that's not what I expected, and this is not who I thought she was, so what's going on here? And then of course you do see it with the the makeup later on, but then I really thought she was kind of cracking up because of everything that had happened, and so it's like she knows Megan's dead, so now she's trying to like embrace that persona to be who she is, but then also take on who Megan was because Megan's gone. But then I think that's too simple of an explanation based on everything else you see going on. But yeah, because I mean, in the beginning, she's just kind of this stuck-up, prudish person, just like, very buttoned up. Well, I don't know why I didn't take that knife from her. I should have done something. Just very ruthlessly practical. Very yeah, I don't know how else to say it, but and then by the end of it, we're much more frivolous, and much more of that free spirit. So, and
enjoying it.
Like
she has because like after the campfire, she's that morning. She's like, I didn't pick up the knife. Like I've been hiking all these years, and I couldn't do it. And then at the end, she gets her opportunity. She's like, oh fuck yeah, this is it. Kind of like just little by little, just a little makeup here, a little mascara there, then. Those booty shorts! Oh, thank God! That's so amazing, so amazing. I'm in love. I'm in love. But I think it's just one. It's one of the most unique. I think it is the most unique Final Girl. Because I think the first time I saw it, it's kind of it's like, oh, I'm just fascinated with her, but I'm not that intrigued by her. But then as the years go by, it's just then I keep getting more intrigued, and it's just like because I kept thinking, oh, like maybe they needed a scene earlier in the movie or like before they left for the camping trip to kind of see her be a little more loose and free before, because like she's almost kind of like kind of like stuck up. She kind of feels that way the first time you kind of see it, but yeah, the more you see it and the more you see her relationship with Warren, and especially this longer cut, just it's like, oh, their relationship is just it's just a kind of bullshit, because the dancing scene plays completely different in the longer cut. It's kind of crazy. Because like she gets up to dance and he looks disappointed, like, oh, like she's doing this, I don't want her doing that. But then he keeps drinking, so he gets a little more kind of loose and okay about it. But he doesn't want her doing stuff like that, and she's just going to do it. So